I want to welcome everybody to the Texas Team Trail presented by CABELA'S.
213 boats launched this morning onto Lake Texoma, facing high winds and falling water. Only 126 of those teams brought fish to the scales.
Started out just bad. Waves, water was bad. We made the trip down toward the dam, got beat up pretty good, and without any success, wasn't catching anything, didn't get any bites. Come back up around here and we just decided to call it a day. Tired.
We really couldn't finish up our plan because of the wind. You know, we were going to finish on brush and we just couldn't get to it or fish it right. So we stayed with the shad spawn and, you know, just slowed down, but we're still happy. It was a good day.
We caught about what we've been catching actually today. We really have not. We've been catching limits every time here, but not catching any good stringers. Yesterday we probably had 20 pounds yesterday, but that's really what we caught today is about what we've been catching. So windy conditions were just brutal, but I mean, obviously everybody's catching them, so some people found some places to catch them.
Our Team of the Year leaders coming into this event, they've got a 5 bass limit again today for a total weight of 1248. Hopefully that's going to keep you up on top.
Rowe and Pate were 21 points ahead of the team of Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson. But Johnny had the hot hand today, and together they sacked up nearly 20 pounds for a 7th place overall finish.
We struggled for most of the day, and then we ended up finally starting to put something together and catching them pretty good. You know, most of the fish we caught today was around wood, and about 30 minutes left in the day, my partner sets a hook and he says, "I think it's a catfish." And I looked down thinking, well, you're hung because your line's not even moving, it's just sitting there. He finally wrestled it around a little bit and it come up to the top and it was a 690, so that's pretty much what saved us.
Moving on to the top 5, Nick Albus and Jim GUZMAN brought in a limit weighing 2016. That'll earn them just over $3,000 for the day. Kevin Strickland and Casey Tellis will take home $3,100 after weighing in 2019 for 4th. Doyle Edelman and Marco Vaca sacked up 5 for $21.44, so they'll settle into 3rd place and pick up $4,400 for their efforts.
Congratulations, man.
We started off sight fishing this morning, and we had a few that we found in practice, and the shad spawn started, so we followed that for a little bit, and then caught a few keepers. And then the sun come out, so we thought we could see the ones that we had seen in practice yesterday. We had about the same conditions, so we went and did that and ended up calling everything that we had in there. So had a good time doing it.
Robert Locke and Ted Martin made a good run at it today. They weighed a limit for 2182, finishing the day in 2nd and taking home a check for $6,667.
Set the whole bag in there, please, sir, and we'll
but
check
it was the
that
team
big
of
bass
Michael
for you.
Roger and Josh Williams standing on top. They brought in 5 for $22.66, anchored by this
Yes, sir.
Texoma giant that earned them an extra $1,000 for the Cabela's Big
Let's
Bass
see
Award.
just how big bass weight, 870 even, 8.70. Congratulations, man.
I hooked her and she come directly out of the water, and I told him, I said, boy, it's a giant. And I swear it seemed like it was 30 minutes chasing this fish around. It was more probably like 30 or 40 seconds. And
once we got it in the boat, we knew, you know, we got a good shot at winning this thing, and we really need to buckle down and grind hard. And we've been doing this for 3 or 4 years, fishing in a Triple T together, so I just finally got one to pay off for us.
A big congratulations to Michael Roger and Josh Williams, your 2017 Lake Texoma champions. Here's a look at the top 20 on the Cabela's leaderboard. Checking in on the Lucas Oil Team of the Year standings. As expected, Jeff Reynolds and Johnny Thompson moved into the top spot with one more event left to fish, the 2017 Texas Team Trail Championship coming up from Lake Livingston. A big thanks to the Denison Chamber of Commerce. They always make it easy for us. If you're headed to the region, look them up.